Spirit, can you light up the bear again? And sorry, I'm on my tablet. For anyone watching on the night vision camera, as I've just got some important messages coming through. Because as I've said in previous streams, I've got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend, with being my birthday weekend. Because I've said that the streams might get a bit inconsistent, let's say, for those days. Because it's very busy, so I'll stream Friday early morning. I don't know about Saturday. Sunday, more or less, is guaranteed no stream. Unless I stream in the morning, which is a possibility. But otherwise, there probably won't be a Sunday stream. And then Monday, I might be able to stream in the afternoon or early morning. It depends, because I've got people staying over the weekend, so if they don't want to do investigating, then I can't do any investigating, because one of them will be staying in this room.
The chair of torture.
The chair of torture, yeah, they're going to be sleeping on the chair of torture. That's a funny timing, Spirit, that's funny timing. Yeah, one of them will be sleeping in this room, the other upstairs. You know, the person who's sleeping in this room, I've got candles in the middle of it, the chair pulls out into a sofa bed. I'm not going to be able to investigate if that's happening. So, or at least I'm not going to be able to investigate like I'm currently investigating, it will just be purely with the word list down. So yeah, it depends. And they might not want to be on camera and things, you know, and it's a small room, so they're going to have to either confine themselves upstairs, which I don't want them to do, or they shouldn't be on camera. Maybe this person could maybe hide in that corner and put lights off, but you know, it's one of them. It depends on that. And then then things should, I think, get back to normal Tuesday. I think. Yeah, but Sunday is the only day, regardless of whether or not they want to be involved in the investigations and streaming. Sunday's the only day where I'm like, there probably won't be a stream, because, or at least not from here, because I'm not here. I am elsewhere. I probably won't get back until at least 11 at night, at least. So,
yeah. I'm buried down the road.
You're buried down the road, Spirit. Okay, I'm gonna put this down. Because he thinks my friends stop messaging. There you go. Okay, can you say specifically where you're buried, Spirit? Can you say where you're buried? Or can you tell me more about this chair of torture? You've said that twice. I think you've said it on previous investigations as well. But yeah, so Sunday, I'd be interested. I might be able to do some really interesting streams, you know. I might be able to do interesting streams. Like Sunday early morning, I might be able to do a really interesting stream. Invoke. Okay. Because of the location I'll be at. It's not a kind of hired out specifically for this location, I should clarify. It's birthday weekend, kind of on holiday for the weekend. So, but it is a haunted location, or at least it's said to be haunted. I don't think I can find anything online about it regarding it being haunted, but apparently it is haunted. So, yeah. And it is somewhere I investigated last year as well, when staying over for my birthday. Obviously didn't film it and things, but yeah. So chances are I'll probably still do word list, because I can still do that regardless. It just won't be... Yeah, so I'll still do an investigation each day, I just might not film it each day. Yeah, that's probably the plan. That's probably the plan.
You have nightmares.
Incorrect, Spirit. I mean, obviously occasionally, but I don't have proper nightmares. I have very vivid dreams. For instance, last night I had a very vivid dream about meeting many of the doctors from Doctor Who. A lot of them. I remember it was like some sort of restaurant-y type place, and there was an upstairs to it, and you could like clearly see down there are stairs which go up and kind of curve around to like this top floor, and yeah, they were all just walking down, and I just like one or two, and I was like, hang on a minute, they're from Doctor Who, and I was like, oh my god, they're all the doctors from Doctor Who. Sun, as in S-U-N. I was like, oh my god, they're all the doctors from Doctor Who. And then I was straight away, because David Tennant's my favourite of the doctors, I was like, wait, where's David Tennant? I've not seen him yet. And then I was like, oh, David Tennant's still upstairs. He's still waiting to come down. And then I was like, what? And then, so I went over, and I saw no one was like guarding the stairs. So I was like, oh, can I go up the stairs? And then I went up the stairs, and I can't remember whether it was up there, but I just remembered this bizarre adventure happening where I think we just went to go through like this big pipe, like Mario style, to somewhere, and it was all out of whack with time. So I followed him into this pipe, and then ended up emerging from it, and I was like, "What? I can't see him anyway. He was right in front of me." And then it was just this beach, and I can't remember much about it. But yeah, and then he turned up way later on, and he was like, "Oh yeah, everyone's arrived." I was like, "Well, I arrived ages ago, and you were in front of me." I was like, "What?" It was weird. So yeah, so I don't have nightmares, spirit. I don't have nightmares. I have very weird dreams, but yeah.
Almost.
And then almost has just been spoken. What time is it? Because I started what at 10 past, and it's quarter to. Spent a good half hour then just basically chatting to a friend on my tablet. Been completely ignoring you, spirit. So I don't. Yeah, okay, that candle's kind of going out. Again, with these candles, these are new candles. They are supposed to last 3.5 hours. They don't. They last an hour. Which, you know, if it lasted like Nicola has just been spoken. If it lasted like 2.5, 3 hours, I'd be like, okay, that's understandable. But they're going out every session. There are some candles where I'm like, I'm sure I swapped that out at the start of the thing. Um, yeah, it's how it is. Is your name Nicola? There's a lot of names today, a lot of female names. I've noticed a common trend here that it seems to say far more female names than male names, right? I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but
She scares people.
she scares people. Okay, can you say the name of the woman who scares people? Because I don't know whether or not that's Nicola. Like she's going, oh Nicola, Nicola, she scares people. Um, so can you say the name of the woman who scares people, Spirit? You're absolutely fine to repeat a name if you wanted, but yeah, can you say who it is that scares people? Who is the woman who scares people? What is her name? Just focus on that detail, Spirit. And focus on that detail. Is that candle out now? I think it is. Right. Like I say, Spirit, the next word I want to be a female name of whoever it is that scares people. Because I know you can do it.
Let's play the game.
Let's play a game. Right, what game would you like to play? If you want to change topic like that, you've got to tell me what game you'd like to play. Fire. Alright, let's put it over here. Boom. Come on, Spirit. What game would you like to play? I'm assuming that noise was outside. I heard like a whoop. Kind of like the back of a van being lifted. Which sounds like, I'm assuming it's outside, but I don't know, because it also sounds like something dragging along the floor, like, yeah, like that kind of noise, like, that was a creak from right up there, from opposite me. Oh, it's cold today. It's cold. What game, Spirit? Come on, I want you to say either the game you'd like to play, or the name of the woman that scares people. One of those two things. I know you can say it, because you've been saying a lot of female names, so you can definitely say a female name to answer who scares people.
Presence beyond mirror.
Presence beyond mirror. Is the woman who scares people the presence beyond the mirror? I don't know. Could be, could be. Again, interesting to see if there's any kind of correlation between a particular narrative being spoken and me having the mirror out in front of me. Because I don't think I left it long enough, probably, to see a clear pattern, but... Again, just the fact that it said she scares people, that is spoken, what, every single session at this point? Every single investigation, I'm sure it says that. I'm sure of it.